Creativity was always massively encouraged in my household. My mum was a music teacher, and it meant that I was always encouraged in all of the arts. So I had a very musical upbringing, but also very creative, whether it be painting or making paper mache masks and frogs, and learning to knit. There was always creativity in my home. I think it's so important that schools and the education system really help children to be creative and to inspire creativity and artistic expression. It's at the core of society, and without artistic expression, without creativity, our society would be at a complete loss. So I think it's really important that schools, teachers, the education system really imbue into people that love of creativity and inspire the fact that everyone can be creative, whatever that might look like. I've always known about authors, but I didn't learn that there was such a thing as an illustrator until my sister's flute teacher came along, and he was an illustrator, and every time he came to teach my sister the flute, he would spot me drawing in the living room, and from that he came and had a look and quite liked my drawings, and then encouraged me that it might actually be an interesting career path to follow, which meant that I started doing some work experience at their illustration company, which really inspired me to become an illustrator. But it wasn't for a long time that I realised that I could write as well as illustrate. I guess I was aware that people did it, but I didn't know that I could do it. And so it wasn't really until I did a massive project whilst I was at school on Quentin Blake that I discovered that I could maybe give it a go. And from then I went on to study at art school and just gave it a go, and it all came together. I still find it really weird when people ask me what my job is and I say that I'm an author illustrator. So I guess I'm still learning that I can actually do it, which is perhaps a strange thing to say given I've had quite a few books published, but it still doesn't feel like it's true. It's strange. So practical steps that I would encourage in anyone interested in trying to do illustration or being creative would just be to understand that wherever you start your creative journey, it doesn't matter. You could be not as good as everyone else, or you could be the top of the class. It doesn't matter. It's just important that you start and that you try and that you keep going. And it's also really not important what stage everyone else is at in comparison to you. You're not in a race, and it's important to just enjoy yourself, keep going and keep loving what you're doing, even when you make mistakes or stray down a path that leads nowhere. That's okay. It's better to make mistakes and to learn from them than not to try and not to learn anything. So I just say give it a go, because that's what I did. I just gave it a go and it came together. So just keep trying and practicing and just keep going and enjoying it.